Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to be reviewing Chemical Guy's Wash and Wax. This is one of Chemical Guy's oldest car wash formulas. It's a pH balance formula, and supposedly it has it's a premium wash that's got wax in it, gloss enhancers. I don't know much about this shampoo. I have not hardly seen anybody do any reviews on YouTube with it. I think this is one of the shampoos that may have just gotten lost in the mix because it's one of their older formulas. It's the last pH balance shampoo that I have not reviewed from Chemical Guys. As with some of the older label Chemical Guys stuff, there's a few discrepancies if you look on the directions and description on the label as there is on Chemical Guy's website. I'm going to take that the website is probably the up-to-date version. But as we've done in the past, we're going to be using the MTM style submachine gun foam gun to do the first part of our test. We'll be using 1 ounce of the wash and wax combined with 10 ounces of warm water, and then we'll be doing a bucket test to test the foamage that this shampoo produces and how well it does in a hand wash. It's about 42 degrees outside, at least it's sunny. So enough talking. Let's see what Chemical Guy's Wash and Wax can do. Of the Chemical Guy's wash and wax and 10 ounces of warm water in our MTM foam can. It's quite odd. This foam is very soupy, but it seems to cling fairly well, at least to the horizontal surfaces. Alright, so I'm going to let this sit and we'll come back in about 6 or 7 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 7 minutes. As we would expect, the soap is dissipating off of the vertical surfaces quite readily. However, on the horizontal surfaces, not as much. This soap is acting very weird. That's the only way I can describe it. I don't know. It's not a lot of slickness to it. The foam is not impressive. Let's see how it rinses off. Hopefully it'll rinse off clean without any residue. Alright, so it looks like the soap rinsed off nice and without any remaining residue, which is always a good thing. Of course, as one would expect, the non-bonded contaminants have not been removed. So far it looks like our wax and sealant protection is still intact, given the very high water bead on the surface of the paint. I'm definitely not overly impressed with the way it foams. I would say this, so far it's middle of the road. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our bucket test and check out the foamage and see how it operates in a bucket wash. Alright, so I'm going to take our shampoo, take our shot glass, put 1 ounce in here. And pour it right in. The viscosity of this soap is less than some of the other ones. It has almost no scent. If I were to give it a label, I would say it was mildly, I don't know, like lemons, but barely. There's almost no scent at all to this. Top level agitation gives you a mixture of suds already, from a large structure to a slightly dense medium structure. So let's crank the pressure washer up and see how much foamage we get from this. Alright, so looking at our foam structure, when it's under pressure it has a very small to medium foam structure, although it is extremely dense. The water feels like plain water. It has absolutely no slickness to it at all whatsoever. And that's not a good thing. But let's don't rush to judgment. Let me go ahead and get everything set up. I'm going to use 5 of our mitts like I did on the last one. 1 bucket, never taking a dirty mitt, putting it back in the bucket. Let me get everything set up and we'll test the hand wash. Alright, I finished with our hand wash, and thankfully, as the label and website tell us, that the chemical guys wash and wax is pH balanced and will not strip wax, and this is how you can tell none of our protection has been compromised. It does rinse clean. The surface feels like it's, well, clean. I have not done the wheels yet, but I'm gonna say this is a mid-level car soap. I'm not overly impressed with it. It does nothing spectacular. I think it's okay. If I had the choice to buy this or maybe Meguiar's Gold Class, I would probably use Meguiar's. I think that's slightly better, but as I said, the foaming ability in the MTM foam cannon is okay, and the hand wash ability and the foamage there is okay. So I'm just gonna rate this middle of the pack at best, and yeah, I didn't have super high hopes for this, but you know, it's okay. It does nothing great. It's just an okay car wash. So this is like I said, the last pH balanced car soap that I have from Chemical Guys to review. I've done all the others. I have 2 more car soaps to do. They are not pH balanced, so they probably will clean a little better, but I am a little nervous that it may take my wax protection off, but better for me to try it and know than for you to do it accidentally and not know. So this is Russell, and I will see you guys on the next video.